Hello and welcome to Homorazzi. It is freezing in the studio today.
I feel great.
I'm not going to make any subtle blubber reference,
Yeah.
but your little toque hat, I'm sure, is helping you out plenty. I wore like an extra fat sweater knowing it was going to be freezing. Vancouver gets cold in December. I can't stand it.
In the summer, we're sweating in the studio, and now we're freezing. It's now December.
I feel great. I'm not sweating at all, finally.
Well, it's now December, so you guys have already started your holiday planning, or if you have plans in the works.
I love the holidays. I really, really love like when it starts getting Christmassy. After December 1st.
Okay.
Anything before December 1st, I like avoid and I don't.
Oh no, I'm pointing at you. I'm waiting like what food item's going to come up that you love eating during Christmas or
Eggnog?
something like
Do you like
that.
eggnog?
I do.
Yeah.
I love eggnog too.
And your mom, I'm sure, makes some huge dinner.
It's turkey. No, it's not. I only have like turkey, gravy, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and peas. That's it. That's all I need.
And that's what you have. That's like
that's
your
all I need.
OCD. You have that.
Have
at
to have
Christmas.
that on Christmas.
God, you'd be such an awful child.
Yeah.
Adam, anything for you?
I have to be here. My family's so fucking huge. I can't go anywhere. A friend's letting me house sit, so I escape the suburbs around the fucking actual holidays. When I live in this goddamn city where it's basically a fucking mall, so driving anywhere is going to be insane. So getting downtown and relaxing will be nice, and then it's extended family time. So I'll have that for a couple days and jack off and just go to a fun New Year's party. I keep saying that and getting busted on it. It's not switching. Anyway, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to probably be going home to Terrace to visit my family, but I'll be working right up until the end. Actually, our employee at our store just said that he's moving back to London, so I'm going to be working overtime all this winter, so I'm going to have to need that break for sure.
Aw.
I really like your shirt today.
Thank you.
I am a top, so I do not prefer for that shirt. Thank you.
Oh my God,
Anyway, we actually are going to move on to music, and the first thing on the list is Britney Spears.
Surprise.
We're going to talk about her new album that just came out, and it's called Britney Jean, and her recent single was Perfume. She's got a lyric video out for it. Let's take a look.
So I will wait for you to call, and I try to act natural. Have you been thinking about her, about me? And while I wait, I put on my perfume. Yeah, I want it all over you. I'm gonna mark my territory.
Who wants to go first?
Wow, we
Let's
never
go
let him
Patrick.
talk,
Yeah,
so
we
let's
never
give
let
it
Patrick.
Britney
So you
Spears.
go first.
All right.
So you've listened to the whole thing?
I've listened to the whole thing,
Okay.
and
Now, give me your honest opinion about it. Don't be a
Don't be a
Britney
Britney
super
fan,
fan.
and you paid $900 for some fucking ticket you have to justify.
Yeah. So,
500.
So tell me what you really thought about it.
I was very underwhelmed.
Oh. Yes. Okay.
I'm being very honest. I like it because it's, it's new Britney music that I
Sure.
can listen to, and that's pretty much it. But I feel like I was stretching at liking the songs. There's nothing that blows me away. I was looking for another big hit that's gonna follow Work It or Work or whatever.
Which wasn't
Work
even
Bitch.
that big.
Which
of a
wasn't even that
hit.
big.
It didn't even chart top 10, I don't think.
And I don't know. In comparison to her other albums, it's just it's very underwhelming. And I think I liked some of the sort of mid-tempo ones, but even then, those require a very good voice. So if
Yeah.
somebody else was singing,
Sorry, Brittany.
You know what's so funny is you totally hit the nail on the head, and I am proud of you
Thank
for
you.
saying this stuff. So when I listen to it, it's just like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, I said I'm not going to post on Facebook because I wanted everyone to watch the show and hear my opinion because I'm tricking them. But it's like 40% good and 60% unbearable.
Here's my issue, and maybe it's just because it's her, it's not her fault. There was so much hype behind this. To have a product that's
Mediocre.
C, like,
It's
fine.
like a C plus.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
and I'm being generous.
the only thing is, I mean, when you're Britney Spears, there's always going to be hype. So it's like,
And
Don't
that's what
overhype
she-
it. If you have
But
then spend more time.
interestingly enough, is it hasn't gotten as much promotion as her previous albums. It's just, I don't know, I really wanted to like it. I really wanted to because, like, contrary to popular opinion or whatever, I really like Britney Spears.
Yeah.
I loved Britney Spears when I was growing up. It's just that when you have people like Ariana Grande, or when you have Adele, or when you have Beyonce, or when you have Gaga, people who can sing, she just, and her gimmick isn't good anymore because, I mean, let's talk about
What's her gimmick?
like,
Billie
she
Jean?
can't even dance
Yeah,
anymore.
no.
Like, you know what I mean?
well, moving on from Britney to her former nemesis, or at least what the public wanted her to be against. Christina Aguilera recently teamed up with The Great Big World, and she performed at the AMAs, and they recently released a music video for a song called Say Something. Now let's take a look.
I'm still learning to love, just starting to crawl.
this song. The music video, a little bit too much. Like I constantly see old people dying together and like feel terrible. Like it was old when Avril Lavigne and her boyfriend did it, but it was a touching video. Christina comes in a little too model posy. Look at me, I'm beautiful, but her voice just kills it, and it's such an interesting collaboration. I never would have put together, and I love the lyrics, I love the theme, I love the song. I really was into it.
I was talking about this with, funny enough, my mother, because she watches The Voice too, and it's not even like, Christina was always able to sing, but it's not even like her physical appearance that's changed, and she looks outstanding.
Really nice, yeah.
But you just like, even on The Voice, like her attitude is completely changed.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't seem like a raging bitch anymore. Like she actually seems like someone I want to support again and like listen to again. So
I think what comes across in the
I think
video.
she got PR training or
Yeah,
something.
really.
Well, in the video and in her performance on the AMAs, it just was about her voice and it was about the song and nothing else. And I think that came across.
And I really hope that's a trend that's coming back. I really hope that we're moving away from
Ariana,
shticks. Yeah, you know what I
Christina,
mean? Like
let's just do it.
I hope that. But Christina is just, she's stunning.
And this song, you actually like
I like it. It's
I
a
think we
really
all
good
agree on
song.
that.
Yes,
All
we're
right.
agreeing on the first time ever.
I think we're all going to agree on the next one, but in a different way, and that's Kanye's new video for Bound 2. Check it out.
Hey, you remember where we first met? Okay, I don't remember where we first met, but hey, admitting is the first step. And hey, you know, ain't nobody perfect, and I know with the hoes I got the worst rep.
So I don't know if this is the best video I've ever seen or the worst video I've
How
ever
is
seen.
best even an option?
It's the best video in the sense of like, I was watching this and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, is this an actual, like this guy, I want to know who the hell called Kanye West a genius. Like,
Kanye West called Kanye West a
like
genius.
who?
Kanye
Like,
West called
no,
Kanye
but
West
a lot
God.
of people are like calling him like a modern day Mozart, and he's so talented. Like I was listening to one of his first biggest songs was Gold Digger, right? How was that
really?
like
Yeah.
groundbreaking? I'm spitting everywhere because I'm so irritated.
I had to ask Patrick, I'm like, is this video supposed to like cut off and then suddenly have
No, it
someone
is-
moan? Like, did I watch a rip? Like, I feel like I downloaded the
Yes!
wrong movie and I watched the wrong thing. It
Yeah.
makes no, and obviously it's Kim in the video, right?
Yeah,
Like, I don't
yeah.
know enough of what she looks like. Good God.
And she's blonde now. It's just
Riding a horse and they look like they're
It's,
like,
it's a motorcycle. It's just
Whatever.
so weird. The only good thing to come out of the Kim and Kanye video is the Seth Rogen and James Franco version, which we should definitely take a look at because it is amazing. Go.
Close your eyes and let the word paint 1,000 pictures. One good girl is worth 1,000 bitches. Bam! Bam!
Honey.
So it's like I can't with those two.
They're
Like, I really
hilarious.
can't. They're so ridiculous.
good for them.
Yeah.
And you can tell that-
good for them, he says.
Well, it's like a funny or die. I appreciate it. Like,
Yeah.
they saw
Oh,
something
you
and
mean
made it
Seth
right away.
and James? I thought we were
Yeah.
talking about Kim and Kanye.
Oh, are
I was
you
like,
kidding
good
me?
for them.
You're the only ones ever talking about
Yeah.
Kimmy K. Let me tell you that right
Yeah.
now.
No,
so.
Seth and James did great on that. It was pretty funny.
And this was them just bored on set of their movie and they decided to just.
yeah, what's the movie that they're shooting?
Who knows? Pineapple Express
Probably.
9. Who knows?
Yeah. There's probably 3 movies that they're working on.
Yeah.
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 That's all for music. When we come back, we're going to move on to movies. We're going to move on to movies now. And first on the list is Out of the Furnace. Take a look.
Ronnie Baze's brother.
I keep on searching.
I ain't leaving without him.
I keep on searching.
We're gonna get one shot at this guy.
I keep on searching.
So, I mean, I picked this one because there's so many huge names in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like Christian Bale, Forrest Whitaker, Woody Harrelson, mostly only big because of Hunger Games. And then,
And cheers.
Christ, stop aging yourself on this show.
God, hello.
And Casey Affleck's on it, which I know you make fun of, but he's got a
I
career.
love. I just can't believe he got a job. Like, good for. He's great, but like, congratulations.
So to me, I'm not seeing this movie. This movie seems like it's for 50-year-old men who live, I don't know, in Philadelphia who
Well,
nothing
with a
better to
cast
do.
like that, what do you expect?
Well, I mean, they're good actors. It's just like the theme of it and like a pseudo white mobster gang like taking away someone from, I don't know. It's not for me.
I think I'll see it. I like a good thriller, and I think it's.
To me, it comes across as more action than thriller. Like it's not gonna have like suspenseful scenes. It's gonna have some guy walking in and shooting someone in the face. So that's not really what I'm looking for.
Mobster.
All right, well, we're not too into that one. The next movie we're going to look at is Last Days on Mars, and that one's just came out, actually, so let's take a look at the trailer.
I
gone. Harrington, you seeing this?
I don't know what it is, but it's definitely alive. There's footprints here. There's 2 pairs.
What the hell? They walked all the way back?
They look like they're headed back towards base. Lane! Do not open your bay doors. Repeat. Do not open your bay doors.
You're okay, you're okay.
So I think I'm the only one that's watched this
Yes.
so far.
I've watched the trailer, which didn't impress me, so that's why I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it is like every other movie that ends up in space where, you know, they have a few days left and then something goes wrong and it's something alien related or, you know, a virus of
and
some
when you
sort.
got a movie like Gravity out right now.
Well, and then we just watched like the Europa Report, which is like a very dramatic version of this, and this is just like the action version with less good actors, and it's the same thing is what I'm seeing. It's cookie cutter Mars attacks.
Yeah, I mean, as
monsters.
long as if you're into that kind of movie, then I don't think you'll be disappointed because it's still entertaining. It's a different way of going about it or a different twist on the whole idea. But I mean, it is a repeat of every other movie that's done the same thing. So,
Pass.
Yawn.
Next.
all right, next up is Saving Mr. Banks. Totally different. Check it out.
Stop! Mary Poppins is not for sale. I won't have her turned into one of your silly cartoons.
Says the woman who sent a flying nanny with a talking umbrella to save the children.
You think Mary Poppins has come to save the children? Oh, dear.
Mr. Travers, what am I missing here? I'm wondering what I have to do to make you happy. You know, you've never been to Disneyland, and that's the happiest place on earth.
No, please.
Well, when does anybody get to go to Disneyland with Walt Disney himself?
There he is.
So the first beginning of this trailer, I'm like, oh god, I'm watching another Tom Hanks movie. I didn't really understand what it was coming into it. I'm like,
Right.
oh, it's the telling of the story of Mary Poppins, and I'm like, great, I'm 10, I care about this. But it makes it seem really interesting. Like I'd love to see the collaboration in like 40s or whenever this movie came out to see how it came to be. I didn't know it was based on a book. It's interesting to find out it's based on a real person.
Okay.
Apparently you knew this. So I just the actors behind this, Emma Watson.
Thompson.
All right.
Not Emma, no, that's like a 40-year.
Calm down.
Yeah.
And then Tom Hanks and then, like Rachel Griffiths or whatever from Muriel's Wedding is in this. So there's like real names and an interesting story.
Yeah, I had no idea it was such a process for Mary Poppins to get into the Disney world.
I thought you'd be more into this. It's Disney. It's like how it was made.
I never said I wasn't into it.
You seem less than
Scream
enthused.
when someone mentions like Lady Gaga.
I'm sorry.
Are you interested in seeing this movie?
Yeah. What is the problem? I just don't.
We talked about Frozen. You nearly peed your
I
pants.
know, it was a cartoon.
There's a leak in the boat. Ah! Good God.
That was a good one.
Next it. I'm done with it. I can't deal with it right now.
The next film is Her. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Please wait as your operating system is initiated.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Samantha. Good morning, Theodore.
Morning.
You have a meeting in 5 minutes. You want to try getting out of bed?
You're too funny.
Okay, good, I'm funny. I want to learn everything about everything.
I love the way you look at the world.
How long before you're ready to date?
What do you mean?
I saw in your emails that you'd gone through a breakup.
Well, you're kind of nosy.
So what was it like being married?
There's something that feels so good about sharing your life with somebody.
This one looks cool.
I mean.
Are you kidding me?
Sure.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Go.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh.
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams. It's her voice. You don't even see her. Calm down.
Okay.
And she's got an iconic voice to go behind. I mean, I guess it's the story is his computer falls in love with him, or like this operating
Basically falls in
system.
love with Siri.
Yes, essentially. A very sexy Siri.
Yeah.
And she falls in love with him. And I mean, it's such a dumb concept.
Yeah.
But great actors. The story looks interesting. I
It
mean,
looks
I'd
emotional.
give it a shot for sure.
Yeah. You
Really?
You
Really?
Oh my
Falling in love with your f***ing phone? No, thank you.
He's sad. It's like it's a well done thing for people these days. They're total shut-ins who have no relationships with actual people, and like, let's see what else they could do. Maybe in the future this will be what it's like.
Maybe you will get your first
I
boyfriend.
have the ability to get a boyfriend.
No, we believe.
They just can't get me. Next it.
Oh God. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I mean, I might see Saving Mr. Banks, but all the other ones I'll pass.
All right, well, Adam and I are going to watch that film. Tommy's not, but when we come back, we're going to move on to TV. Welcome back. We're going to move on to TV now, and first on the list is The Who, which just celebrated their 50th anniversary.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We're rolling with this.
Don't hurt yourself.
Oh my God, I wrote that down, that's why. Doctor Who, sorry.
Don't hurt yourself.
So this
Adam,
is
do you
your
want to
turn.
take it? You want to take it?
So Doctor Who.
Thank you.
I didn't even watch this, so go on.
Have you heard of it?
Yes, I have.
Because it's a 50-year running television show in England. It's huge.
And okay.
No, what? What would you love to contribute to this situation?
Can we just watch a clip of it,
Yes.
please? Thank you.
I've been running all my lives. Through time and space. Every second of every minute of every day for over 900 years. I fought for peace in a universe at war. Now the time has come to face the choices I've made in the name of the Doctor. Our future depends on one single moment of one impossible day. The day I've been running from all my life. The day of the Doctor.
So what we're seeing is the trailer from the newest episode, which is the 50th anniversary year episode of this show. It went on, obviously, for 50 years, and then it was away, and it kind of did this reboot in 2005, where it jacked it into, like, now what we consider, like, contemporary future and aliens and what we expect out of sci-fi stuff.
Yeah.
The acting's great.
Yep.
The premise is, in 2 seconds, this doctor who essentially can't die can time travel and go to different worlds and go everywhere. He keeps changing who the actor is every, 5-10 years or so.
It's so clever.
And it's with the premise that he dies, it's like a snake shedding his skin and he takes over a new character. But within that, he starts over as kind of a new person. It's still him, but he has a new character that reflects the new actor. So the last 2 have been really great, and they're in this this show.
This is like, when I went down to San Diego for Comic-Con, it was unbelievable. Like, the Doctor Who, like, it's unreal how much people love this. I personally haven't watched it.
Cannot watch it.
Because there's a reason. Because I feel like if I start, I'm going to turn into a shut-in like the movie Her. Like, I just can't.
Start at 2005.
I
It's
know,
like
but I
13
just feel-
episodes a season. It's not that much of a commitment, and it's worth it. And it's
I know, it's such a thing of nerd culture that I just haven't latched onto yet.
You need to.
Because I'm kind of afraid to. I'm kind of scared I'm going to turn into one of those people who dress up like
If I was
Doctor
at
Who
those things, I
every
would call you a total traitor for not
Yeah.
having seen this.
Yeah.
It's like, I read comic books, but I don't know anything about Superman. Like, are you kidding me?
I mean, it's kind of not the same thing. But
It's kind of exactly the same
It's
thing, and
not.
any British person would tell you that. The point is, the new series is starting out with a new actor who I'll let you figure out who it is, but I'm just interested to see where they take this, because now they're going to an older character, and they've really been skewing younger, so it'll be exciting.
Yeah.
It'll be more mature. It's a really complicated show, and I really think you guys should watch it.
We'll give it a shot. So
my
moving
list.
on from shows that have been around for 50 years, we're going to talk about some shows that have just debuted this fall, and we're going to take an interesting twist on it, whether we would continue dating them, dump them, or...
Dump them, keep them, or does she even go to this school? I just want you to list off some of these shows, and
All right.
Tommy and I can go through with you, like, are we still watching these, or are these done with?
Okay, first up, The Blacklist.
No, but I really wish I did.
I know you did, and that show I said from the start, so I called that one right.
Yeah. No, actually, it's getting better now.
It's
go on.
not.
Dracula.
Nope.
Never was gonna start.
We never
Oh
even
my
watched.
God.
We never even watched the
didn't even
first
know there was
episode.
a show.
Electricity in England. How exciting is that?
Hostages.
Yes.
Still watching it.
Still watching it.
I'm a little ashamed I'm still watching it. Things are getting kind of far-fetched here. Like,
It's just changed from a show about hostages to a show. It should be called Conspiracy.
Yeah.
If we're really going.
But I like how they've been able to prolong it. When it started, it's like she's going in for the kill right away, and you're like, how is this going to last a whole series?
I'm
But then-
Stockholm Syndrome.
oh, don't get me started. It's just like Survivor to me, where like the producers tweak something every episode, so it's like,
Yeah.
nope, we're still gonna have a twist, and it's still gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
It seems like they're making it up as they go along.
I'm still
Fair
watching
enough,
it.
but I'm still watching it.
So am I.
Shield.
Nope.
I can't give up a mutant show. You're done.
I was done week 3.
Purist. You don't watch it.
No.
It's boring.
It's not boring.
It's so boring.
There's still mutant powers and stuff.
I'm surprised you don't like it, but
I really wanted to. I had high hopes for
You
it.
did, and you let
I
it
was
try.
gung ho, and then I was just like, "This is the." You know how I know when I was over it? It was on, and I was on my computer the whole time. I didn't even pay attention. I was like, "That's enough for me."
That's like sex for me.
We get it. We get it. You're top. We get it. You love sex.
no, if he's on his computer, he's not on the top. But anyway, Mom.
Yes.
Still watching it.
So good.
I thought it dipped a little, but they brought in some characters that they're keeping consistent, and I love the dynamic. So
it's good. I like it too. The originals.
Didn't even watch the first
Didn't
episode.
even watch it.
Oh my god, it's actually so amazing.
Really?
It's like if you can't watch Pretty Little Liars right now, you're watching the originals.
Hold on. Are you sure?
Yeah.
The Vampire Diaries spinoff?
Yeah. It's doing well enough too in terms of like WB, what they expect out of
CW.
population.
WB.
The Warner Brothers got it.
Talk about aging yourself.
Yeah, that happened. No, it's trashy, but it's pretty people and they're killing each other.
I just don't like any of the characters except for Rebecca, so whatever.
You like them more if you try it, but I won't make you.
No.
Okay, Sleepy Hollow.
Okay, we gotta talk about Sleepy Hollow for a second because we don't. I watched the first episode. I watched the first 11 minutes of the first episode and thought it was the most ridiculous thing. This show is one of the highest rated television shows of this season.
Really?
I don't get it.
I didn't think of it. I'd watch it. I just
It's
can't think
like
of
they
an
went to bed 300 years ago and now they're alive in 2013 and he's still looking for, like, it's just so
You're looking for
weird.
a reason in a horror fantasy.
I don't understand how this show is, people are living for this show. So I just don't know. That first 11 minutes was ridiculous. I just can't do it.
I'm trying to think of what I can explain. There's a lot of Americana, so people who are like nationalistic might get behind it because there's so much like World War II crap. Or
oh my
whatever
God,
war.
Ichabod Crane is like, it's so stupid. I can't believe this show is doing so well.
Okay, we love Rebel Wilson, but what about Super Fun Night?
Oh God,
it's awful.
So, the first 10 minutes I had to turn it off. It was so bad.
Because she got rid of her accent. That's a big issue for me.
But I think the jokes are not even good.
They're not.
Stupid.
They're not landing.
Terrible.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay. The Tomorrow People.
Yep.
Did
you watch it?
No, I have started. It's on my back burner, and I will keep watching it.
Love it. It's great.
I'm worried about being like, the logic of this is going to start driving me insane.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit better than Sleepy Hollow's idea.
Read that show. It's not offensive to me. Anyway, next.
Ravenswood.
Oh
I
my God.
don't even know anything about the show.
It's the spin-off of Pretty Little Liars, and I watched 5 seconds, and it was ridiculous. I turned it off. And I think it's still going because their fans are cultists, but I'm done with it. No. It was stupid.
All right, anything?
Anything else?
Yeah.
I realize it's not a new show, but Kevin.
No, sir. Oh, yes.
It's a brand new show.
No, it's a fucking third season of a show.
But it's a whole new show.
Roach.
It's a whole new show.
So is American Idol every year. I wouldn't say it's a new show.
I hate you so much.
Dump him, keep him, or she doesn't even go to this school.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Marry her.
Marry and kill all of them.
Rewatch that as soon as it's done. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
It's unreal.
Good.
Is that all the ones that
And that's all we have on the list. Unless you have any others you want to add.
No.
Well, I wanted to use the she doesn't even go to this school, and I feel like Ravenswood is the best one to do. Oh, no, wait. What's her face? Rebel Wilson.
Well, yeah.
Doesn't even make sense.
Super funny.
She just has a lot of feelings. And we need to hear about them.
Yeah, so stupid.
All right, well, that's all we have for TV. We're going to move on to our gay section of the show, which actually involves the TV show as well, and it's a new show on Out TV called Sex and Violence. Let's take a look at the trailer.
I love you.
I never promised you nothing.
Hi, I'm Alex Mandalakis. I'm a victim's advocate. You're going to meet a lot of new people. Doctors, lawyers, cops, psychiatrists, and I'm going to help you navigate.
Nora? I'm Drucy. I'm your social worker. Are you playing chicken?
So, I've seen the first 2 episodes, going on to the 3rd now, and this show is amazing.
The show is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, I'd watch horror and thriller shows.
Yeah.
The first 10 seconds of this thing.
Yeah,
freaked
my
out of
heart
me.
was pounding.
I love Olympia Dukakis.
Yes.
I love her.
Yeah, so she's one of the main characters in the show, and she was actually one of the people that inspired the show and had this idea, and it kind of developed from there. It's filmed here in Canada, in Halifax, actually. And yeah, it's just, I'm so excited to see where it's going to go. There's new characters that come each episode, but there's sort of a flow of characters that continue through, and it's intense.
It's depressing, too. Like, it's so well acted that you feel like you want to die if you were, like, even witnessing this relationship.
Also, do you know that she's 82?
Stop yelling at me.
Also, do you know that she's 82 years old? And
Olympia Dukakis?
Yeah, and in the first or second episode, she is giving a blowjob, and she's having a threesome with 2 guys. It's like,
God, in my 80s, I better keep up with it.
yeah, you'll have your work cut.
No, it's good. I mean, there's gay sex. And the Latin guy in this thing has a huge dick, so there's a lot going on. That I can
Yeah,
get
a lot of
behind.
full frontal. There's gays, there's lesbians, there's something for everyone, and it's definitely not.
But how's the show?
No, it's so
well
good. Like, I literally watched them
He's
back
got
to
a
back.
big penis.
But he does, and you don't normally get to see that on TV. So, but you do on Out TV. So,
Stick tuned, you might see it on this episode.
Okay, that's all for today's show. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye.
So I should show them my dick? Is that?
Oh my god. Adam,
What? What are you so angry about it?
It's just like, we got it. So